what's been looking like a pretty good Formula Micro race yesterday may turn to be a more intense one. There's 8 cars here today as well, and the track itself has been seeing a couple changes in recent history. There's been a bit of work overnight to reduce the bumps for this class. We hope that it will be successful. There's a couple new drivers, such as the faces of, his name is, well, there's even Varney in the field, as well as another newbie going by the name of Corrupted, as they make a bit of a first race. We'll see how they do. Race announcements, we are going to post the stream, as once everyone is in the cars, we are ready to get started with qualifying. Regardless, it's beautiful to be up here looking at the racetrack. These are really nice looking. With all the reconfiguration. This will be the last day race before we do the Rotsbahn race. Rotsbahns, of course, are going to be a night race, so I'm excited to see that one. And everyone is in their cars, so regardless if everyone is ready or not, we're going to start pacing. Jake, can you turn the lights to yellow, please? That's all I ask for you. It's just, thank you. Alright, we got 1 pace lap. We're going to have 5 minutes once the first car crosses the line. It'll start going fast up the hill, by the way. You might get stuck. Once we're above it, though, we'll start cruising at 60. You see Beige also in the mixture. Beige has made an entry into the Formula Micro race. Had to pull out because of lag. We'll see if that trend stays or not. Twin was yesterday's winner. Once I hit the chicane, we're going to call it the green flag. So everyone else, for the meanwhile, once we hit the bottom of the hill, maintain 60 miles an hour. Just coast for now, though. I'm going to increase my pace, but stay at 60. And green flag is called out early on. And there's Jason spinning off the line. Green flag is out. We have 5 minutes to get a lap. A reminder that if the leader, and there's Muffin spinning off in turn number 1, if the leader crosses the line and the checkers go out right afterwards, you still have another lap to run. As there's air struggling, these cars really do tend to have a lot of issues with the bumps on track loans. As Air's now side by side with Twin Turbo V6. As the first laps are now starting to make their way through. It's the fastest sector has been Twin Turbo V6. He makes his way around the hairpin. Again, the stud making his way down the backstretch. He is purple on Sector 2, now into Sector 3. Hits the braking point into the chicane as Twin Turbo V6. A perfect exit. Eris not a flipping over. You can fix yourself, Eris. As Twin will go top of the board is a 48.050. Eris is back under her feet. If anyone else flips, do say it in chat, and I will give you the fly perms to correct yourself. Make sure to double jump, of course, once you flipped over. During the race, though, if you do flip, that will be your day, and a caution will have to be called. And if there's any disconnections, of course, that will also lead to a red flag, but I think if somebody flips, you could probably call the caution, just run it for a lap or two. So we're now looking at the board. Is there any major improvements? Well, here is Muffins now making a move here with Twin Turbo V6 out of the final turn. Will they go quick time? They go second on the board. Just 500ths off from Twin Turbo V6 as we are now 3 minutes into this qualifying, or we have 3 minutes left in the qualifying session. Car's now hitting the top of the hill. As Twin Turbo V6 now makes its way around the carousel. Arisnetta with a purple sector 1. But unfortunately for her, she's going to go wide and goes off track. And that's going to be her efforts wasted. Meanwhile, Twin Triple V6 and Muffin still running it side by side. Muffin's going to run a bit wide. You can see even Varney in the background. There's no major lap changes. Even Varney third on the board, though about to be put a lap behind the leaders. We'll probably end up with one less lap than the rest of the field. So we now make it our way around the carousel. Down the carousel into the hairpin we go. Is there any major takers of anything? It looks like Twin makes his way down. He is, in fact, green on his second sector. Could be on route for an even faster lap time here as he goes out of the chicane, making his way onto the front straightaway. Will Twin go quick time once again? And he goes around the front stretch. He crosses the line, and it's a purple. It's a 47.947 quick time for Twin. He gets loose off of turn number 1. Arisnetta's opportunity to finally get a lap in here as they make their way through the chicane. I believe for the moment they are valid. As they make their way through the final set of turns, Arisnetta is now getting to set a lap here. What will it look like for her? It's a 56.151, still in the back of the field. So we're going to watch over for Muffins. Muffins is actually running very quickly on their first sector. How about sector 2? Sector 2 looks pretty quick for Muffin. Not quite a green sector, but that first sector just being as fast as it is could be significant here. As there's Twin running it wide into the grass. Muffins making their way around the final turn onto the front straightaway. Do they go top of the board? Yes, they do. It's quick time for Muffins. It's a 47.814. Scheib is finally out onto the racetrack to set some laps here. He's only got an opportunity for a lap or so. As Muffins runs on the sausage curbs, gets a little loose. You can see Evan getting loose in the background. As we now make our way down into the hairpin. So, looks like Scheib's only going to have the opportunity for a single clean lap. As here they are making their way through. Arisnetta actually cooking up a very hot lap time. We'll watch them closely. Meanwhile, it's close, but the white flag is in the air for everyone. So once you cross the line, a white flag. So keep on going. That's a green flag. That meant to be a green flag. Keep on going. We are on the white flag here. All intensity is up. Scheib has cooked up a 9.885 Sector 1. Will Scheib have what it takes to take over the quick time? He makes his way around the carousel. This is his one chance. It's one opportunity. Eris is in third place as Twin goes off here into the hairpin. And it looks like he's just running this one through. Scheib makes his way out into Sector 2. Sector 2 is not fantastic, but not too bad at the same rate. Where will Scheib be looking at once he finishes this lap? Twin Triple V6 makes his way to the line, and once you do a cooldown here, and then once you're done with the cooldown, head into the pit lane, please. Scheib in fourth, but not for long. Evan will take over third, as well as Arisnetta. Aris is the last person, I think, to set a lap, but she's spun out, and that is definitely not going to be great for her. Can we please run a cooldown lap, folks? And do not overtake cars that are still running. I got a lot of lag for some reason. Is my computer hot? Not sure what's causing that, but with that in mind, we're going to assume everyone else is not done, or sorry, everyone else is done, or not showing up. So we're going to clear out the field. Helps to reduce some of the lag. There's a couple other cars also around. Jake, I know you're sick, but could you please do the pacing? I have horrible lag right now. It's 30 FPS. I don't think I'll be able to do much. When everyone's to line up at the end of the pit lane, it's going to be Twin Turbo V6 in first. Second place is going to be Muffins. Third place is going to be Even Varney, so please leave space for each other. Try to give each other about a car length of space here, because when we take off, there's going to be a lot of lag. Please, everyone, give each other about a car length roughly. Aerosnet will be in fourth place. Again, back up even. Just some space. I need everyone to give some space up. Evan, even, you know. Fourth is Aerosnetta. Fifth place will be Shy21, as Beige is going to be sixth place. Jake did set a time for seventh, but it'll be Corrupted, I believe, taking that position as Jason wait in the back of the field because you're in last. Beige, Eris and Shy are ahead of you. Stop. Wait for them to get over. Jake, can you please take over the pace car? Because I physically don't think I could drive right now. It's like, it's better, but it's still not that great for some reason. Something's causing a lot of lag. In fact, let me check. I hope it's not that. I think my computer's just ran like shit. Again, I need everyone to line up in order. So, Twin Turbo V6, Muffins. Third is Evan. Fourth is Arisnetta. Beige, back the fuck up, please. Thank you. Thank you. Back up. There's Arisnetta and Shive that need to be ahead. Where is Shive? We need Shive and Eris. What are you guys doing? We cannot have this race take too long. There's the rot spots we need to get to. So, Shy, I believe, is space for Eris. Sort of Christ. No, you're second to last. So I need Jason behind you. The fuck are you doing that? Jason, go to the back. You're in last. For some reason, Eris isn't there. I'm gonna wait till 4:30, and if she's not here by then, we're gonna disqualify her and continue on. We got a 20-lap race here. We gotta get going. We can't really be waiting anything past then. So we're gonna have 2 pace laps to get it settled. Okay, Eris does get back going. I want to figure out what's going on after this race. Shy, please get to your car. Or even is the pace cars over there? Who got pole? Twin. Okay. Twin, we're just gonna have you do the pacing because I cannot currently in my condition. I bet if I rejoin now, actually fits it. Yeah. Let me rejoin, see if that fits us. If it doesn't, then yeah, 100% you're gonna go pacing without me. I do trust that you do have the ability to do that. Hardly even made a difference, so. Yep. Yellow flag is out. I hope you guys are all there. And Eris isn't. Eris, just get back to your position. Don't go too fast, Twin. You're going a little bit hot there. Just go 50. Let Eris get back to your spot, please. And Eris, please. So we have 2 laps to figure ourselves out. As cars now make their way down, we're going to have yellow lights currently out. Yeah, I don't know why I got this lag suddenly. I did set the laps. They are set. They are set for 20 laps here. And we are 2 down, but we will have some more. So we have 2 laps just to fix any issues to come up. So I believe there's going to be something weird because some of you guys didn't quite do a cooldown. I need Corrupted to go back. I need Corrupted to back off and let Beige go by. Yep. We are 1 to go. And this is why you do a cooldown lap, Twin. Because then I gotta do this, and it's just extra work and extra time we have to spend to fix shit. So, yeah. Anyways, on with the race. We're gonna clear the board now. So, Twin with a pole position. We make our way around Sector 2. Shy, pick up the pace, please. You're kind of bunching people up in the back. Now I'm making my way around the hairpin. Just coast this one. Coast here. Coast. Until you get back to 50. So we make our way around the chicane. Need Beige to pick up the pace or else we'll allow cars to overtake him. Oh. And now we need... Alright. Do not cross until you pass through the line. Green flag! I'm watching for jumps there. That start will be reviewed and penalized. I think that was in fact a jump by... what's his name? We need Corrupt to go to the back of the field, please. Give up one more spot. You jumped that entire start. Never a good thing to do. You're good. That was a bit cheeky there, but thank you for listening. Anyways, for the front, it is between Twin Turbo V6 and Muffins. I think we should be clear of jumps, so we'll be watching the race afterwards. If someone does... Oh, there's Muffins loose! God, that mistake is significant. We got a flipper. Is Beige stuck? No, he's not. He flipped, but he kept it going. So we're going to keep it green. I'm sure his heart dropped for a second, but we're good. This track is very brutal and not very forgiving. As it could be possible here that Shy might be picking up a bit of pace towards Twin. As there's Eris side by side with Shive 21. They make their way through the hairpin. Shive's going to go a little wider than Eris. Eris makes their way through. And Shive will stay in third. And here's Muffins actually rebounding a little bit. Shive gets loose. Muffins gets by for third place. And back to the back of the field. Is Beige going to be more cautious this time? Looks to be so. As there's Shive hard into the barriers. He'll get back going. Unfortunately for him, that's a significant mistake. Corrupted gets by. So again, we'll be watching this one. Twin Turbo V6 currently leading us off. We're having a lot of rubber banding. That is probably both because of my internet and just because of general lag. As Twin makes his way through the chicane, he's got a purple sector too. He's looking very quick this time around the track. Eris has got a sub 10 for the first sector, but here's Twin Turbo V6 around the final turn. Twin Turbo V6, is it another fast time? Yes, it is. How about Eris? I would say Eris is going to be able to go that fast. As here is Muffin sliding by for position. Eris gets loose, caught down the inside. And that's going to cut a lot of speed going up the hill. I think we are still good of any flips. Here's Jason. Jason's going to go off track. That's a bit of a mistake. Shibe goes up the barrier. Please watch yourself, man. There's now side by side with Muffins through the hairpin as they make their way out of the hairpin. We are 4 out of 20 laps coming up. There's Twin making his way around the chicane. Arisnetta and Muffins were making a move there, but it looks like Muffins got the better exit as they make their way around the final turn. As Eris closing in to just a car length. There's a bit of a wall tap for Muffins. He saves it. They save it very well. As there is Evan in the background. They got a little bit loose, but they do keep it going pretty well. Great job on them. There's going to be a lot of stuff here that's going to potentially build up by the end of this race. We're almost a quarter way through it. More rubber banding through the chicane as we make our way to the exit. Twin Turbo V6 comes across the line and marks down another lap. Evan Varney hopping on 2 wheels for a second as we have 3 cars potentially battling up for second place. Arisnetta has closed down. They're right on the bumper of Muffin. Both of them. As Muffin hits the wall very hard. There's Shibe driving like Speedy as we make our way around the carousel. Side by side between Evan and Arisnetta. That was a bit unhinged for. I do apologize. That honestly wasn't very nice of me. But regardless, side by side for second place. Down the straightaway into the chicane. As the battle continuing on between Arisnetta. Arisnetta about to overlap Jason. His Twin extends his dominant lead. As Shy flips, if it keeps it rolling, we're going to keep it green. Next time you do that, it's a black flag, Shy. You are driving very dangerously. And you are a significant risk. As there's a yellow car, Jason offline, and he's unfortunately lost a lot of the pace he had developing to build up to get past Corrupt. Arisnetta has fallen back a little bit here from Evan. So we now are going through turn number 4. Now through the carousel, closing in here. Oh, we're just a little bit offline through the carousel. Alright. They're going to rebound just right. There's a good chance here that Muffins might have to be worrying about Beige, as they currently run 4th place in the field. Not a whole lot to report. Twin making his way around the final turn. Next time by, we'll be halfway done with this race. As he is running again on a league of his own. Very consistent driver that he is. He's making his way through turn number 4. As the gap between Eris and Evan has again been pretty small. About 2 seconds though. So it's been a little bit spread out. As there's a car around there. Eris Neto around. Oh no. So was Evan. That was actually Evan that was around. So Eris and Evan both making big mistakes. That's going to allow Twin to get a even bigger gap. He's already across the line. They're just getting out of the hairpin. But you can see in the background, that looks to be Muffins potentially making a move. How is Jason looking? Looks like Jason was stuck for a second, but he's gone back going. Tough line there for Evan. Eris Netta closing in little by little, carrying a little more speed as they make their way through Faux Rouge, but they're going to have to back off. They go into the grass. Eris Netta about side by side through the carousel with Evan. Eris Netta clips the inside wall, and that's going to allow Evan to get away with it for now. Although these two have both been making big mistakes. Big mistakes can be very helpful for Muffins. They're just out of the hairpin. They made a big mistake at the start of the race, but they're already rebounding. Eris Netta bikes it off of the final turn, but they do manage to save it from any significant issues. And as it looks like on the board, Shipe has pulled off for the day. Reminder that the maximum amount of laps we're going to allow people to be down, it's going to be 3 laps down. So once you do pass that, that will be your race. I don't think that'll be a problem necessarily for anyone, although a reminder for Jason and Corrupt to be aware of this. It's just a 110% or 10% of the race rule. And 10% of the race in this case is 2 laps. So if you're 3 down, then that's over 10%. Twins are now making his way out of the chicane. That's built up a pretty big lead, but looking in the background, what has developed there? It looks like a battle has been stirring up between. It looks like Beige has actually been put a lap down just now by Twin Turbo V6. But meanwhile, Muffins, Eris, as well as Evan have all been cooking something up. As Evan goes offline very heavily, Eris Netta right on their bumper once again for second place. We make our way through the final turn. Eris is a bit off the line. That's a bit of a corner cut. But it's not going to really be to their aid. As they make their way over the crest into turn number 4. And Eris is offline. She's hit the barrier. That's a mistake for Eris Netta. She's going to get back going. But Muffins has made their way by and overtaken them for 3rd place. So Eris currently knocked out of the podium from our mid-car race winner from just about an hour ago. As this time by, will be 5 to go for Twin Turbo V6 once he crosses the line. And Twin is actually looking very fast. As Blue Gen has announced he will be racing the Rodsmod class. We would like to see that. Eris Netta and Muffins in a tight-knit battle as Twin comes across the line. 5 to go for Twin Turbo V6. Back to the action with Eris Netta. Muffins is closed down. She's gone back up to 3rd place, but how long is that going to last? Muffins just on their bumpers to make the way through the hairpin onto the exit. Is there any big mistakes here? It's hard to tell. I don't think so, as they make the way through the back straight into the chicane. It's just crazy to see the amount of change this track has seen over the years. As we go into the front straightaway, Harris is choosing to take a more aggressive wide line. There's a lot of risk to it, but there could be some reward. Although that first turn did not look too great in comparison to Muffins. Muffins has closed down that gap to about a car length. He makes a move down the They make a move down the inside. Arisnetta side by side with Muffins through the carousels. They make their way down to the exit. It's the battle for the podium position. We'll be able to spray some champagne today. We do know that both of them have been with this opportunity earlier. And we're curious to see if this is going to last. So 4 to go for Twin, of course. As Eris is way offline there. Significant mistake. They're going to have to cut to regain anything out of it. But looks for the time being, Muffins has left them in the dust. Muffins going to go really offline. And that hurts them. As here we go. Twin Turbo V sits 3 laps to go for Twin. Now coming across the line into turn number 1. Again, just perfect lines for Twin Turbo V6. As we're going to watch back here, it looks like Jason is... He's closing down. I don't know if he's done yet. But meanwhile, for third place, Arisnetta has been gaining turn by turn. This is a valid lap, so it's not like anything sneaky is going on. Even is loose. Even has fallen back out of the podium. This is the first time, and unfortunately for him, that's not where he wants to be. It also looks like Jason might be in position to make a move on Corrupted, as Arisnetta will take back third place. Meanwhile, the 3-car battle for the top 2 and 3 and 4, all between each other. Arisnetta's going to go a bit off the line as we see 3 wide into the hairpin, 3 wide through the hairpin out of it, and it looks like the best exit is Evan. He is used to the bank left-handers. Of course he'd be the best one to take that corner. Now we're making a right turn through the chicane, and Evan with another good exit. Twin Turbo V6 has got 2 laps to go here as a battle for second heats on. That's a good-looking exit for Arisnetta, but Evan still holding off for second place. Aris down the inside through Faux Rouge. Into the club sector they go. Twin Turbo V6, white flag in the air for you. And once you guys cross the line, it'll be the white flag for everyone as he makes his way around for the final time. We'll be watching this battle, however, in the meanwhile. Arisnetta side by side with Evan. Muffins has cleared off from them for the time being. You guys still have 1 to go once you cross the line. As Twin makes his way out of the carousel for one last time. As the 3 cars still making their way around, clawing for any action here. Now through the final turn for the final lap, white flag for you guys, as Jason might have fallen too many laps down. We'll check that one post-race. And meanwhile, Twin Turbo V6 coming to the line, and Twin will win at SNGP. The battle for second reigns on. Jason is making the way through the pit lane. Beige will come across the line in 5th place as the battle for the lead, or for second place. Where is he? He has made a mistake off screen. They've kept on going. How about for second place? Second place is going to go to Muffins as Arisnetta goes in 3rd. Unfortunately for Evan, on his first real full weekend here, is going to miss an opportunity. And comes across the line in 4th. As Corrupted on their debut race will come across the line in 6th place. So your unofficial results for now is going to be Twin Turbo V6, Muffins, Arisnetta, Evan, Beige, Corrupted, and Jason. And I have a request for Twin to please keep the donuts. Not don't go overload on the donuts. I kind of had. What the fuck? I'll take that. As Twin has planted his car on top of the balloon. That's a way to celebrate. We'll wait for you guys at the podium. So again, that is Twin Turbo V6, Muffins, Eris Netta. Your quick time of the race is Twin Turbo V6. So we're waiting on you two. I gotta get this done quickly. I don't know if I killed your car or not. I swore it didn't, but... can we get Muffins here? And Twin? I literally was watching you. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. Alright. Twin Turbo V6 coming across the line. He's won the race. He's won the second race this weekend. Alright, you have been unmuted, Twin. Another dominant victory. If you guys want to take the drinks, you guys can. Hey, yo, that's assault. Twin Turbo V6 coming across the line in first place. How was the track today with the micros? You seem to have got it pretty good.
It was alright. There's a few laps where it was like really nice to drive, and then a few laps where it wasn't. Just, I don't know, tracks like just always had that character of being bumpy. But yeah, I hope it maybe gets fixed next year. I don't know, because it gets a little annoying sometimes just to take a corner and then out of nowhere you just end up spinning, even though you're not accelerating or braking, you're just turning around the corner and you just have this like super fast flick of oversteer, and it just like catches you out and you can't really do anything about it. So that didn't really happen to me, although I've seen other drivers do it in front of me, and it's just like sad to watch because it's out of their control, and it's just seeing someone else's races get destroyed from something they didn't do. It's not fair. So I just hope that gets fixed sometime, and then we might be able to have more competitive racing around tracks like these, because yeah, it's just, you got to rely on other things in order for you to keep up your pace. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, it was an alright race, I guess. Nothing much happened with me though. It's just, yeah.
Alright. Thank you. We are going to move on now to Muffin's second place finisher today. Had a big battle there towards the end between you, Eris, and Even. What was running through you there?
Mainly just the perpetual thought of, holy shit, I need to get my positions back. How did I make that mistake? The very first turn, taking a huge smack to the wall was kind of a bummer for me, but then also through the club sector, also taking a smack to the tires, that kind of ruined my race for me. I was expecting to be running a bit closer to Twin, but it turns out I had to be battling through fourth, third, and second.
So what happened on the first turn?
I think what happened was I was used to the MITS cars having a very slight roll from suspension, having a very slightly more delayed time compared to the Formula Micros. So I started turning in a bit early, hit the sausage curb, and that kind of rotated me directly towards the wall. and that kind of ruined my race from there.
So a bit of a comeback race, and I think coming back to seconds is pretty solid. Pretty solid.
Yeah, I would say so too.
Mhm.
I did have some pretty intense battles with the rest of the people. I think what happens is, if you're out there alone trying to set fast times, you can't really seem to push yourself. But when there's the threat of not being on the podium anymore, you're kind of forced to copy other lines and see what ways you can do to get that extra half a second.
Definitely is a bit of a mental aspect of it.
I mean, all I want to say from here on, congratulations to all the drivers for holding out a good race.
Alright, thank you there, Muffin. Let's move on with Arisnetta. Arisnetta has pointed a gun at the camera. Has now pointed the gun at oh. Oh. Based. Alright, Arisnetta finishing off on the podium. So, what are your thoughts on that last couple laps there, the battle that went on?
Fun. I mean, it was a bit annoying. There were definitely a few bumps. But the thing is, the few bumps that there were incredibly rough. Like, fling your car out of the fucking stratosphere and make you cry type of rough. Okay, that might have been an exaggeration, but like, during qualifying, yeah, on like my second lap of qualifying, I got a good turn 1, and then I was heading up into the club sector, and before turn 1 of the club sector, I got a gigantic bump that sent the rear of my car sideways immediately. It was really weird. But apart from that, yeah, battles were fun. Everyone did a brilliant job. Good job. Yeah. I don't know, dude. My left eye is still really irritated for some reason.
Probably
Car
computer.
was. I don't know if I could say it was super fun, because it was a bit annoying trying to keep the car going. I feel like this is definitely not going to be the first race or the last race in SNGP where I have a scuffle with that tire barrier opening on the club sector. I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't know what else
Okay.
to say. Like,
Yeah.
already said
Alright. Well, thank you, Eris, for coming around to race. Solid performance, and let's see how the Rotsmods look. Oop. That in mind, I gotta finish the stream up early, just get the Rotsmods ready. It's gonna be a night race and stuff, so there's gonna be a lot of stuff I need to do. So, thank you for watching. We'll be back.